Good evening, guys. My name is Sleep Dart, and if you love bedtime stories, subscribe to my channel right now, because I make bedtime stories every night. So, without further ado, curl up next to your man, curl up next to your cat, curl up next to your body pillow, your Korean body pillow. No, nigga! And let's get right into the story. Tonight's story is called Susan's Journey. Let's get into it. Once upon a time, about a couple years ago, there was a bad bitch named Susan. She walked the streets of LA, sucking dick and greeting every man in the neighborhood with a smile and a grin. Now, Susan was no ordinary bad bitch. She was one established asshole that made a living off of what she did and was great at what she did. She made a great salary, and like most fortunate people who make a lot of that coin, she traveled the world. Her dick sucking ability was known in France, Spain, Germany, and of course, all of the US. You might have heard of her too. Just look her up on Google. She's definitely a real person. 100% no scam. Susan decided her next stop would be Russia, because she always loved their culture and people, and she wanted to visit that tallest tower in the world. You know, the one where those guys climbed it in that video on YouTube. They could have easily just slipped and died and killed themselves, but they were doing it all for YouTube views like a dumbass bitch, and they are so fucking stupid. I don't understand who the hell would do some shit like that. Anyways, Susan, she had all her bags packed, and she decided to call her pimp and let him know pretty much where she was going. So she called her pimp, Stevie Wonder, to let him know that she would be leaving the country. Hey bitch, you got my money, ho? Ribbons in the sky. Yeah, Stevie, I got it and I put it on the damn motherfucking card. Okay, bitch. Make sure you come over here and give me my nightly blowjob, you stupid ass hoe. Stevie, I don't know if I'm be able to make it tonight. Huh? I'm not gonna be able to make it. I have a trip to Russia in the morning. Well, whatever. Make sure you meet my quota, bitch. I will, Stevie, daddy. Hey, Stevie. Yes, sweetie? Can you sing me a song like the old days? Okay, bitch. There is superstition, writings on the wall. There is superstition, something, something, something. That was a long time ago. I don't remember the lyrics. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and it's superstition. Thanks, 10-time Grammy winner Stevie Wonder. No problem, bitch. Bye. Bye, Stevie. So Susan was on her way to Russia, and she was totally pumped and excited. So she got on her first flight, her first class flight, as do all bitches do. Bitches who got money do. And she was on her fucking way. When she arrived at the airport, it was around 3 a.m. and she was feeling a little horny. So she put on her freakum dress and went on the prowl for some Russian dick or pussy, because equality, you know. She could be bisexual. Who knows? I am not offending anybody who is into both. You know, you can have both, you know. Okay. Anyways, so she went out the airport and walked the streets. She walked and walked and walked, but she couldn't find anybody in sight. Just as she was about to give up, a fancy ass black Rolls Royce pulls up. Susan's eyes lit up like money signs in like those old cartoons. Cha-ching! So just as a bad bitch always does, to get someone's attention, she took out her long sexy leg and she put it right in the street. And that caught that black Rolls Royce attention. So without even thinking, Susan jumped right into the black Rolls Royce. And she was getting ready to get down to action and get that fucking coin like a bad bitch would. A bad bitch would. As Susan was stripping off her dress, the man in the vehicle turned around and stared at her. As Susan looks up, she realized the guy's eyes were very scary looking, and she really wanted to leave. So Susan struggled and tried to open the door, but he locked them. As Susan was screaming for help now, no one heard her screams. Susan kept screaming and screaming to get out the car, but he would not let her out, and he just stared at her with those evil eyes. As Susan asked, "Why won't you let me out?" he opened his mouth and said, "Satan's whore, no more. Satan's whore, no more." And he just kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. So Susan stopped him and said, "I am not a hoe. I am doing this to support my 3 kids." Oh yeah, by the way, Susan has 3 kids. Yeah, I didn't remember to tell you guys that. Anyways, as she said that, the guy in the car turned, and as he turned, he was very angry. And he digged into his pocket and pulled out a blade. So obviously, Susan was freaking out and screaming. But her screams were no more, because the man took out the blade and sliced Susan from her tongue all the way down to her asshole. And from that day, no one ever saw Susan, the bad bitch, ever again. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I make videos like this almost every day, so subscribe if you liked it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.